jury in the above entitled action find the defendant not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty.
For over 20 years, I've been a criminal defense investigator helping the wrongfully accused prove their innocence. When someone doesn't have the resources, that freight train of injustice will run them down. Learn how we can help fight for your freedom. Visit Cridine.com. Today's Wednesday, July 25th, 2018. I'm going to talk about a case I actually worked as the criminal defense investigator. The young man asked to remain anonymous, and I will honor that. This case had a lot of details to it. He was a college graduate, actually went to college on a basketball scholarship. Upon graduation, he was recruited by a Fortune 500 company, had a very good position, 401k, full benefits, money in the bank. He had good credit above 730. He had his own car, lived with his parents, no children, never been married. Young man living the American dream. He just started dating a new girl. He goes to her parents' house for dinner. Upon leaving, he was pulled over. He was searched illegally, and he was charged with felony possession of narcotics with intent to distribute within 100 feet of a school. All those charges are, again, felonies. They carry long sentences. This young man hired a very good attorney. The attorney called me and said, "I need you on this case. Something doesn't fit." It surely didn't fit. Upon investigating that case and uncovering all that stuff about the young man, he did not fit the profile of a drug dealer, and certainly not a kingpin distributing drug dealer. Went and got all the evidence I can gather, found out the young man's arm had been in a cast. He played basketball, he fell, chipped his elbow. He had a cast from above his elbow all the way to his knuckles. Upon looking at his intake photo, I noticed the cast was on in the photo. So I contacted the attorney and I said, "Man, we need to meet with this guy. Something, I think I've uncovered something, but I want to be sure." I videotaped this interview with this young man at the attorney's office, with the attorney sitting there and his approval. And the young man still had the cast on. And I asked, "The night you were arrested, did you have the cast?" He said, "Yes," which, again, I saw in the photos. I took an object and I put it on the table. And I said, "Do me a favor, put that in your front right pocket." Because according to the report, the narcotics were found in his front right hip pocket. That young man's right arm was in the cast. So after struggling to get it in both hands, he couldn't do it, sitting, standing, lying down. There was no way he can get that object in his front right pocket. I said, "Okay, let me put it in there. I want to see you get it out." Put the object in his pocket. Again, standing, sitting, lying down, the opposite hand. There was no way he can get that out of his pocket. The attorney looked at me and said, "He didn't do it." I said, "No, he didn't." The attorney contacted the district attorney's office, who had made several plea deals. Upon talking to the district attorney, prosecutor, he informed him of the videotape. The prosecutor dismissed the charges. But it gets better. It wasn't just that little bit. Further investigation, I found the arresting officer was the ex-boyfriend of the new young lady the client was dating. He sat across the street at the school, waited for the young man to leave the parents' house, saw them kiss goodnight, was aggravated, frustrated, jealous, rage, whatever you want to call it, and he abused his power. He pulled over that young man, planted narcotics on him, did it in front of a school to make it stick even harder, wrote a false report and almost got that young man convicted because, see, his plea deal was 6 years in prison. Or he took it to trial and it'd be 15 years if he lost. At no time did that officer during the proceedings break. He kept that story going. When we uncovered the evidence that he was the ex-boyfriend of the young lady, he was terminated from his position. Again, the charges were dropped. That officer was prosecuted, convicted, and is serving 2 years in prison because of his actions. No one's above the law, but you have to have a team of professionals to help fight your case. And that's what we do here at Cridine. We offer resources to fight for your freedom. For more information, visit our website, cridine.com.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth. The truth. The truth. The truth. The truth. The truth. The truth.